Oh, yes. And we're live. I'm just going to send that link out first. See who turns up. Put it on the list as well. Let's see. Yes. Good evening to those that are watching. Let's see. What number is this? This is like the 20th Cthulhu-Kin and Friends show. Wow, I've made it that far. Well, that's a pleasant surprise. It took me that long to get to the point where I could say, welcome to the Cthulhu-Kin and Friends show, which at this moment in time it is solo. Because I'm too much of a retard to plan in advance and invite people. Yeah. I'm special like that. Do I have a topic? I think I have a topic. I think I do. See, I spent the whole day making videos. It's kind of weird. I'm covering someone's work, and yet I managed to find time to make 2 videos. One for Monday, and the other, I'm not sure. I might release it sooner. I'm not sure yet. But I also, at someone else's request, made this short promo video for Teespring because, well, shackles. It's all about them shackles. And I kind of thought, I should probably do something. I know, I'm going to go to Skype and see if anyone's about. I kind of want to kill an hour if I can. Let's see. Yes. You are around. So let's do this. Yes. Oh, hang on a second. I'm a retard. The China bot story is real. I have no idea. I don't recall doing a video on that. I did get sent. I did find a really interesting post earlier. It was a Where's my phone? It was on Instagram, and yes, I use Instagram because I'm a massive narcissist. And it was by Colin Kaepernick. And on the cover, it's a book cover or some kind. It has $40 million slaves. I assume it's a play on the whole 12 years a slave, but in the NFL, and those people that play in the NFL are slaves to the teams that pay them phenomenal amounts of money. Apparently, it's a New York bestseller. I should look into that first. I don't really want to commit to saying whether or not it's actually real or not. Oh, did he? I didn't know that. I don't watch enough of his content. Now I know. Special. Laura, if you're interested in joining, the link to this is on my server. You can help me. Save me. I was doing something else. Oh yeah, I was looking at gab.ai, is it? Yeah, I really should use that more. I'm not knowledgeable. Oh, I can show people something though, because my lovely artist friend has been making a final addition to this commission for me, and let's see, screen share. Do as you're told. There it is. Yes, here we are. This is the Omegon Charmander. This is my Charmander onesie, looking sleepy, like how I feel, with a BB-8 mug because I actually own one, and much like the Charmander onesie, I also own that too. So that will eventually feature with my avatar, which it's going to be in a different position on the set, but yeah, it should be interesting. And I'm kind of looking forward to using it. But I'm trying to think of a unique situation where something that looks like that would be appropriate. I'm thinking like a monologue or... Well, not a monologue. I don't want to say rant because I don't do rants very well. If it's scripted, it's not really a rant, and I script most of what I say. Good evening.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. We didn't speak. Did we speak on Monday? We did, didn't we?
Yeah, briefly.
Yes, I nearly passed out from that medication, didn't I?
Yeah, that's not good.
That's okay. I'm tired now already. It's okay. Helps me to sleep, and I need all the sleep I can get while I cover my friend's work while he's at his Jehovah's Witness convention thingy in London.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's like 15 to 17,000 door knockers in one place.
We used to be quite good friends with the Jehovah's Witness that used to come around here. We ended up inviting them in for a chat, and he was like, "Oh, I like talking to you two because you're more spiritual than most people I've met." And I've no idea how he got that idea because both me and Ed are non-believers and stuff, but I think he was just determined to convert us.
The guy that gives me the work, his family used to be our neighbours. He's never been, even when he's seen me kind of at my worst, I guess. He's never been tempted to. I think he's quite happy to be my friend instead, because if he pushed, I think I'd just abuse him. He did suggest a video that I could do on Jehovah's Witnesses because of things happening in Russia. I think Jehovah's Witnesses have been getting a bit of from Vladimir, the hip toss of Putin.
Oh, really? I mean, they're some of the most inoffensive people ever.
I'll confirm it.
Oh, hiya. That was really hot.
Russia. Here we go. Okay, Jehovah's Witnesses ban comes into force in Russia. It's been, oh my god, it's been labeled an extremist organization. Okay, I do know there are some bad elements within the Jehovah's Witness, the whole group.
Yeah,
I know, but they're not an extremist thing. No,
they're mostly harmless.
Oh, if I do a video on that, it's just going to be a shit post. If you think door knockers, right, are an extremist group, does this include those energy guys that now walk around trying to sell you cheaper energy? Because I think they should be qualified. Or guys that come around knocking and say, "Do you have any gold you want to sell?" Because we've had those.
Oh no, we haven't get them. We get charities knocking a lot, and we get Nottingham knockers occasionally as well. The people that say, "Oh, I'm an ex-convict."
So, Laura, did you break your trousers again?
No, not today. But I missed my pockets. They were the only work combat pants I had. No, I haven't got enough pockets to put all my tools in.
You are a tool. Do you want to tell my lovely audience and guest what you did yesterday?
No.
Because I thought it was funny. There I am editing
I'm sure you did.
on Lena Dunham, and you're like, shit.
I bust my zip on my work pants, and I had chose that day to also not wear any underwear to work.
Oh, that's not good.
Just, fortunately, my jumper was long enough and I had a belt on, so I just tightened the belt. I jumped down, scuttled after the first aid room to get safety pin with my pants up.
But luckily,
it was a little drafty.
She didn't pierce herself on doing that. Luckily.
And then Omegon, the twat, just kept telling us that I was going to get stabbed by the safety pin.
Yeah, I did actually. No, I said that in the DMs, yeah.
It's a possibility, though.
Right?
I was
right.
Paranoid, bending over all day at work after that.
When I was a kid, I used to cycle 5 miles to school, and I had to tuck in my socks. But I sometimes forgot, and so I tear my trouser legs. I had to use safety pins a lot because we couldn't afford to replace the trousers, and I kept stabbing my leg. But just the thing I did 7 years ago, I had to go to Dover and come back. The walk from the train station is 20 minutes to the house, and on the way back, somebody knocked me into a wall, and I fell over. When I fell over, on my work trousers, the ones with loads of pockets.
Yep.
I actually popped the button and broke the zip at the same time. So, and I wasn't wearing a belt, so my trousers were not being held up by anything.
Oh dear.
So I had to take my jumper off and tie it around my waist and walk back looking like a fucking bellend. In the rain, I looked like a moron. Just seriously.
Quite lucky. I've never done anything like that, and it's surprising considering how clumsy I am.
Oh, yeah, it was quite unfortunate, but I'm sure if this was in Norwich back around my friends, they would have been walking around me in a circle going, "Make way! A guy's trousers are going to fall down. He doesn't want you to see his underwear because he has a massive S logo right in the middle. He's wearing Superman underwear on. That's right. Only good friends do that."
I'm normally the person standing on the sidelines, pissing myself laughing.
Yeah, I'm the same guy. If it's not me, quite happy to sit back.
One of my exes did that. He tripped over. You remember those big baggy combat trousers with all the straps dangling off of them?
Oh, the parachute pants.
Yeah, he tripped over them. This is me pissing myself laughing, and he had to go to hospital because he'd broken 3 of his ribs.
Those were so popular in the early turn of the millennium.
Yeah.
And I remember those being so popular. And there I am walking around in regular jeans, and I'm just thinking to myself, they're mocking me because I look like I'm wearing old man trousers. But of the two of us, I'm the only person who hasn't broken his nose because I've tripped over a stray thread.
Yeah.
I wore them, but I didn't trip over because I used to wear massive 4-inch platforms as well. So
I for a school pageant thing decided to do a little comedy thing, and I mocked a few of the teachers, and I mocked that fashion sense by pointing out the only way you could safely walk would be to walk like those German soldiers marching for their Führer. With your legs absolutely straight. It's just, you couldn't do it otherwise.
Yeah, well,
or either do a bit of ballet dancing.
I had the excuse I was, ridiculously into the cybergoth scene at the time. So it kind of went hand in hand.
Yeah. I never got into any of those trends. I remember a lot of people got into emo thing, and I was like, what the fuck's an emo? Do you mean emo or emu?
Just a baby
People tell
wannabe
me
goth,
that, it's
isn't it?
emotional. I'm like, oh, fuck off with your emotions. We're British. We don't do emotions. Pansies.
Yeah, baby goths. That's what they were.
Baby goths.
I remember one guy, right, before the turn of Christmas, he'd for the first semester he looked like a surfer dude. When he came back, he was in skinny jeans, emo hairdo, hooded jumper, swishing his hair to one side all the time, and he's like, "I'm so individual." You look like every fucking emo I've ever seen. And dude, do you even have testicles, or have they gone back up? I'm surprised he doesn't stuff his dick in, invert his penis while he's at it. There's no room to breathe at all in those things.
Oh, some of those jeans were far too tight. I used to see people wearing. It's just not a good look.
Can't fit my quads into things like that. It's just painful to think how it would actually fit on you. They snag the trousers anyway because they can't pull it over their bottoms.
It just makes me laugh when you see guys walking around with the really skinny jeans, because then it looks like they've got massive flippers at the end. You've got tiny little legs and massive feet.
What's even worse is when they combine that with the gangster style also and wear skinny jeans but pull them halfway down their arse, and you're just like,
yep.
Oh,
actually,
yeah,
that's
a bit of
how
a
they walk as well, isn't it?
Oh,
They walk with their hands holding the belt buckle in the middle. They're not holding it though to look cool. They're holding it to hold their trousers up. And they walk like they're wearing flippers as well. Idiot.
No.
Yeah, coupled with they've got one leg shorter than the other as well.
Oh, balance. So what have you two been up to? Anything interesting? I mean, besides Laura's near clit piercing.
Be careful with that, because that's classed as FGM under the law over here.
Hey, it is.
Yeah. Bit of a weird one. I only found it out the other day.
I found that out a few months back when I was doing research on FGM. I thought it's actually technically it's the same in the US to an extent. It just depends on the individual state law as well.
Yeah,
Some people will cross state lines to avoid those laws.
Oh, it's
so
ridiculous.
you're not allowed to get a piercing like that in England. I thought it would be all right if it was like, you know, a consensual adult and you signed a little form and shit.
It's a bit of a grey area.
I don't think it counts if you do it with a safety pin because you forgot to bet.
Damn.
Because I know over here, medical staff have to report it as an abusive act has been carried out on you, even if you've consented to it.
How dare you do something that, you know, blings up you downstairs? Because that's what everyone wants, right?
But a lot of piercers won't do it now, which I don't blame them, because you kind of...
Really?
Yeah. I know my tattooist won't do anything below the waist, piercing-wise.
Have they singled you out? Like, are they persecuting you?
Me? No, I haven't got anything like that done. No. Too old for all of that. The only thing I've got is my septum these days, so...
The metal mustache.
Something like that, yeah.
I have a friend who's got her down below pierced.
I have a friend too that has it done, and I don't understand why. I think she was drunk. I don't understand the appeal, personally.
That's not something I've ever fancied. Like, I'm not bothered if people do it. I'm just never float your boat, but it's not.
Hey, can you imagine if you had that done and you'd accidentally looped a safety pin through the hoop you had down there, and then you accidentally pulled on it? Oh my god. That could have done some damage.
Sitting here, like, crossing my legs very tightly now.
Yeah, now you vaguely understand why men do the same thing with ball pain. As funny as it is, which I think it's probably one of the funniest things I've seen. Just watching someone take a shot to the nuts. It's funny.
I seen a video somewhere of women getting simulated kicked in the nuts.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was a drunk thing.
Was that on your Discord? Somebody put it in your Discord?
No, there was a drunk woman in a kitchen, wasn't there? And she took one down there. But it just...
No, this was these lasses, and they've got like electrodes and that strapped to the down below bits.
What?
And they get punted in the vagina. Like toe punted in the vagina, and at the same time like a current or something's delivered, so it simulates like the internal, you know, when guys say it's like an internal kind of in the pit of your stomach, it simulates like the whole experience. And there's these four lasses, and all of them get kicked in the and like every single one of them drops to the floor. One passes out. That's hilarious.
Amazing. Oh, I now have to find the video quickly. In a second.
It might have been a Mad Woman's server, in which case it'll be impossible to find again because there's about 500 messages a day posted on there.
Women take nut shots. Let's see. Lots of women, girls don't have balls.
I can't remember like the
Women try getting kicked in the balls. Let's find out if that's it. Oh, hang on. There's... Oh, yeah, here it is. I found one. Hang on. I don't think you get much sound, but I can screen share for a second.
It's just watching the expressions on their faces. It's hilarious.
Yeah, so...
This is it.
Yeah, this one. Okay, so...
I mean, how hard could it be? I've been through childbirth.
Oh, fucking the childbirth argument pisses me off so much.
It's just the porn acting as well. It's like.
We will be lining the spine, abdomen, and groin. This will activate nociceptors.
Oh, hello, receptors.
It sounds like they're going to electrocute my booty parts.
Yeah, they are.
I'm scared.
My system will simulate trauma to the groin with kicking and blunt force.
Oh,
I will want
Oh, oh God. That acting though.
It went straight to my stomach. Oh, I can't believe what men have to go through. I couldn't stop. Just kept going. Like me.
Oh, she's gonna be sick.
She's just.
That's right. That's right.
I was thankful that I didn't
Oh my God. Oh my
God.
Amazing.
I fucking shit myself.
Oh, that's magical. Oh yeah. I love that. That's brilliant. Oh, the acting though. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if one of them was there. There have been times when I've taken shots in the past where I've wanted to throw up, but I had to focus on like breathing is the hardest thing to do. It really is, especially if it's funny and you know it's funny. I've taken a point blank range shot with a football. The agony was overwhelming, but I knew it was funny at the same time. So I couldn't. I tried to laugh, but I couldn't breathe if I laughed, and it hurt. It was a vicious little cycle of me trying to breathe, then laughing, and then feeling pain.
My
Videos like that on
best
YouTube
mate,
trending page.
Yeah, you could convince him to do anything, really. You convinced him to do all sorts. That was his hand in links and then set it on fire. He did that.
Yeah.
He ate snorted chili powder. He ate a dessert spoonful of cocoa powder. I had tears rolling down my face for 5 minutes after that.
Oh, I've had
turns to cement in your mouth, and it's like
I've snorted sherbet before. Because I lost a bet, so I was like, okay, did that, cried for a while. That hurt. It was like a migraine born because of that. And I've done used to play darts with my housemates a lot. And if you lost a game, you had to put 2 dollops of vapor rub on your index and middle finger. Close your eyes, wipe it, and then open your eyes.
Oh.
The cold and then the hot, and you just cried. There's no stopping it. So that was fun.
He also convinced them that he would shoot him. He had a BB gun, and he says if you put your hand up against a BB gun, it creates a vacuum, and the BB won't hit you when it shoots. So he did it. Yeah.
Oh dear. I would love to do. I got my sister bought a Nerf gun today. She bought a Nerf dog. It's basically one that shoots tennis balls for the dogs. I'd like to meet this person so I could tell them the same thing with the tennis ball in the hand instead. I might tweak the spring slightly to make it shoot a bit harder, but yeah, the reaction will be good.
He got shot so many times with that thing.
I've been chasing my niece around the garden because I was sent that Nerf gun that's sort of battery powered, shoots 10 very quickly. It's very satisfying, and also she enjoys it. She broke my Nerf Jolt, what I called the cricket. It reminds me of the cricket gun from Men in Black.
All right,
it's
yes.
a tiny gun, really powerful, but it's no longer powerful because she used it as this tiny gun as a freaking spade in a sand pit outside. And no matter how hard I try, I can't get it to fire properly. Well, certainly not to the distance it could fire. So I don't let her touch my Nerf guns. So I shoot her instead, which is amazing.
This is why I'm looking forward to my nephews getting older. buy a Nerf gun and just teach them to fire it at my sister.
It's the same with me. I've got three nieces and a nephew, and I'm kind of looking forward to them getting old enough. One niece is kind of old enough; she knows how to fire a Nerf gun at least, but the other three are far too small. They're all, a year or younger.
Still at that useless stage.
Yeah, I've got another 2 years before they're of interest to me. It's not like I'm asking for much.
3 to 10 or 11.
Yeah.
All right.
The need 3. She's all right. She's all game. She'll willingly take a shot because she thinks it's funny. She's deranged as well.
I'm not surprised if she's related to you.
Sorry?
I'm not surprised if she's related to you.
Thanks, fam. Thanks. It's all about that support and love, right?
Yeah, all the love.
Yeah, I can tell. It's right there with your sincerity. Oh, dear. When are you streaming next?
Well, we're doing it if I'm allowed to chill momentarily, but not for myself. Lama's doing 24-hour charity stream from 4 o'clock tomorrow till 4 o'clock Saturday.
God. He's gonna be so fucking drunk.
So I'm gonna stay for as long as I can. Depends on who turns up. You'll be swapping people out and stuff like that. So
I'll try and hop on, but I think obvious reasons you know about. I don't think I'll be awake much. So
they've got 24 hours.
Yeah, I could probably find some time to hop on though. That'd be kind of cool. Hop on, tell him he's a shit gamer, abuse him. I love yesterday. I see him streaming, or was it the day before? Yesterday, and I pop up, I say hi, and look what happens next. Everyone tells me to fuck off. The love from his 68 subscribers.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know, you must have disappeared because I did get the little girl to say whatever it was you said, something about sucking long dick.
Oh, Llama likes to lick long dick.
Yeah, I got the little girl to say that too.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't there for that.
Oh.
I don't know what I was doing. I was probably doing, I don't know, making dinner. I don't know.
And because I also only donated $1, it comes with a little gif of somebody being slapped in the face. So
love it.
Slapped him in the face twice as well.
Did he moan because you didn't donate enough?
No. It was because he wanted specific amounts to show off his gifts.
Oh, he's got gifts for donation on the donation sort of limit.
Yeah, for like specific amounts.
That explains why he specifically wanted $4.60 something once.
Yeah, it was $4.20.
$4.20, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's a $4.20.
Smoke weed every day. Yeah. It's gifts and songs. For $1, it's like being slapped in the face.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he'd love that. I'm surprised, he's taken his streams quite far to an extent with how he, with all the extra little gifts and bits and bobs he adds to it, visuals. It's kind of cool.
It's quite impressive what you can do, really, with XSplit, in all honesty. Like, I've started faffing about with it.
I would, but that involves effort, and I was making videos today.
And it's quite simple to grasp as well, to be fair. So
yeah,
I shall see what I can do.
We'll have to look when I have time to. What with covering the door knockers work, I'm not going to be able to make much or do much until next week, I think. Which is not so bad. I mean, I've technically already got next week's videos made. I did make a little thing promoting VidMe and Gab, whatever it's called. See, that's a salesman voice there. I think, and something else but I think I'll hold off putting that up until the weekend. It's only like a minute long, so it's not like I'm making the sales pitch of the century or something.
I'll have to try out this cab malarkey.
I signed up for it when it was in its very early stages, but I forgot it existed because I'm really useful like that.
Yeah, I keep
And
forgetting
yes, I
about
do.
these social media.
I do read the chat, bastards. I just can't be asked to reply most of the time. And yes, I probably need someone here solely for that purpose.
Just to read the chat.
Yeah.
I've always got the chat open on my phone, and to be fair, I was just about to say, I think you chat once here when you spoke up. Liar.
I pay attention. I'm just really. I am tired, and that was the whole point. Like, I want to stream. I obviously normally stream on Thursdays anyway. Last Thursday being an exception. But because of the timing, I was on Misa's stream just before I came on. I started this. But her stream got very crowded, and I was like, fuck it, I'm out. But because I've been fairly disorganized, I haven't planned anything for this. So this isn't even going to be a long stream. Like last night, I wasn't going to stream last night, but I did on the main channel about YouTube demonetization and that Google memo that's floating about.
Oh, yes.
Everyone's talking about that, aren't they? The Google thing.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It puts a disclaimer right at the beginning. They ignore it as if what he said was if that part has no validity whatsoever. But he was sexist. That's what we're going to focus on, not the fact that he was correct, or that he made a disclaimer at the beginning, right at the beginning.
It's Google. It doesn't matter that he was right, does it?
Yeah, that's true. And Cognitive Thought and I were talking about that. But that stream went on for went over 2 hours, which was not intended. I was very surprised.
Surprised you hadn't fell asleep.
Yeah, I didn't feel sleepy last night. I think I had a full stomach, and then I had to take the medication I take. I don't think it got through to my. I don't think it got digested quick enough. Perhaps I'll
if you
take
take
it first.
meds on top of food, it does slow the absorption of them, apparently.
Yeah. I didn't have as much to eat today, dinner-wise, because I went to the butcher's and they've got 3 for $10 on barbecue trays. So I got this pack of 5 steak burgers with this maple sort of sauce on, and barbecue chicken legs, and these really nice award-winning sausages. We had burgers tonight. Oh my god, those burgers were so good. But I only had I put my 2 pieces.
What award did they win?
Sorry?
What award did they win?
The sausages,
yes.
Best sausage in England.
Okay.
Yeah. It was, and I've been telling people this because to me it amuses me. It's a plain sausage, but it's Grandpa's old recipe, Grandpa's old sausage recipe. Yeah, because everyone wants Grandpa's sausage now. Oh yeah, yeah. The steak burgers were so good. They really were. I love steak burgers. Yeah, num 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 num.
I think everyone likes a decent burger, though, don't they?
Yeah, especially when they put extra bacon on it and cheese. Not plastic cheese, actual cheese.
Proper cheese. Has to be proper cheese.
Yes. None of this American shit.
Cheese. Like
You like what?
Mexican cheese, the cheddar with the chilies and peppers and that in.
Oh, I've had that. I've had cheddar with I've had Wensleydale with apricot.
So that the cheese melts a little bit on the burger.
Yeah. I'm not on burgers, but I've had Wensleydale with apricot cheese, which is
I don't
quite
like
nice.
it with fruit in.
Shut your mouth. It's rather nice though.
I like the one with cranberries in.
Ew.
I've had the chili cheese as well, but it's chili cheese. What do you expect? It's hardly going to be something.
Fruit in my food.
Don't put
Ew.
fruit in your food.
No, unless it's
I think I know
tomato.
which vitamin you're deficient in then.
I like fruit on its own. Like I love fruit, but just don't put it in.
Oh no,
fucking
I
food.
know what you're saying. I've had those cheeses because they were once on offer in a co-op. They don't sell them anymore there because not many people are willing to branch out and try and taste them, which is a shame because they are quite nice. And apricot is delicious.
He's telling lies.
Yeah. Okay, well, time for me to tell the truth. Laura's a shit pirate.
I'm an awesome pirate.
I think she has sexual fantasies about that lead character in that other game she plays. What is it?
Yeah, she's hot as fuck.
Oh, her clothes. Oh, isn't her hair her armor or her clothes or something?
Yes.
Yeah,
why she's
I think
naked
something
when she
like
does
the
her
power
special
up those
moves.
special. Yeah, you like those special moves. You're the one there doing the special moves, trying to pirouette that camera around.
Oh dear. I just think she's badass.
I want to see those massive knockers. That's Laura talking.
That's not how I sound.
That's how you sound to me.
That's why most people like female video game characters, though.
Yeah, I did it on Saints Row 3. I created a female character, and I went with the most extreme sexual body. So big hips, massive hips, really thin. Well, not too thin, they look too ridiculous, but they're monstrous knockers. And then they're this weird setting. You can go outside naked, right? But if you push a button, if you walk down the street naked, no one looks at you. Push a button, though, and activate this game, like you streaking, and you have to frighten so many people, which intrigues me with a very attractive female with gigantic knockers that they're running away from her and not lining up to plow her. You do this weird jogging, weird running, the arms flailing, and they're running away from you. And when she's doing that, her tits are bouncing everywhere. She's almost knocking herself out.
That's what used to get me in Soul Calibur.
Oh,
Some of those characters had huge boobs, and it just seems like, how do you fight like that? They must get in the way. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dead or Alive was like that as well. And then they released Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball as well as a game.
Oh dear.
Sometimes have to think of the practicalities of things.
Yeah.
Especially Chun-Li. She spent a lot of time upside down. Like, she'd constantly be beating herself about the head.
No, her face would also be a lot more red. Come on. Well, let's go get some. It ain't going to a lady, Dick. Oh dear.
The funny thing about Bayonetta is that it doesn't seem to attach to her head, so her suit must be made of epic pubes.
Oh, dude, that's like the Rapunzel, bush. Oh, wow. I've never thought about that. That's really disturbing. She's so cheap as well. She couldn't spring for some underwear or a razor.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to pay special attention next time I play.
Oh god, I'm just imagining you sitting there like, I want to see Bush. Just throughout the entire stream. Wee! Now where you poo? That is disturbing.
She's just
I
badass.
think I'm almost about to black out, so I might end this early and stream again tomorrow.
Okay,
Laura, do you want to shill anything, or should I just end this?
No, I'm good. I did me shilling earlier.
Fuck it then. Bye bye.